Beast here doing more of a part 2 to our Nissan Versa speaker install today. Now we're doing the back doors. Within these back doors there are 6.5 full range speakers. They are coaxials with the tweeter mounted actually on the mid-range woofer. Today we're going to go ahead and take apart this door panel to gain access to our speaker. Now in your case it may be factory speakers or another set of aftermarkets. I've already replaced these, so this is strictly for your information. Now first things first, if you've seen my first install, basically this trim ring comes off around this plastic cover. We're going to pop this whole trim ring off. There's going to be a Phillips screw in there. Pop that off here with a little screwdriver. And then depending on if you have manual or automatic windows, we're going to have to pull this door crank window handle off. And as you can see there, if I can separate that, there's the pin that we have to release to get that off. That allows us now full access to pop the clips all the way around the bottom half of the door using that yellow trim panel remover. Doing so will gain us access to that mid-range woofer, and I'll show you how to remove and replace it as well. Okay, so I've popped that silver trim ring off, and as you can see here, there are 2 clips. And the way I did so is when these clips are on, you stick a screwdriver in the top of the bottom piece right there, and the bottom of the top piece. It's right up here along the silver and the black, and it releases these clips. Now next here, this panel ring that goes around this cover here. Same thing, you can get this panel tool. Just kind of work it around, be very gentle. You can also use your fingers. Basically they're just held on again with clips. And we're good, we can stop there. No further action needed on the actual handle itself. We went ahead and removed that Phillips screw. What I'm trying to do, oh, there it goes, perfect. What I'm trying to do, or what I did there, is it's basically shaped like this, just on the back side of this handle. And I use that screwdriver just to push it off. Once you do so, don't lose it, because you'll need that. Handle comes free. The whole trim piece comes off as well. We're good. Simple as that. Okay, so what we'll do now, with using this panel popper tool, is we'll just get up behind all the way around and just gently popping all the clips around the door panel so the panel comes free. Alright, so we got the door panel off. This pocket just pops out as well, allowing you to clear the bracket. There is our door. There is our mid-range speaker already replaced, but I'm going to treat this as if it's the factory or a different set of speakers that we will be replacing. Once we get the door panel off here, you're going to notice your factory speaker may have these 3 mounting points. Nice thing is with these Alpine speakers, they come with brackets that allow you to match those 3 mounting points, keeping more of a factory look. Don't have to re-drill new holes. Very convenient. So first thing you do is these are 10 millimeters, go ahead and release those 3 bolts. This will come free, and then you'll unplug from the factory wiring here, which typically either plugs in the top or back behind the speaker itself. Undo that and the speaker will come free. Alright, so I've removed those 3 screws. Since I've already replaced this, as you can tell, I've already wired everything up, but essentially here's our main wiring harness. Now looking at where it leads from, this comes in, basically it's coming through the factory tubing, but it comes in here, and then typically on the end of this is the harness plug that plugs into your factory speaker. What I've done here is I've cut the harness plug off, and your positive here is your gray, and your negative here is your green. Ran that through, and it plugged into our new speaker. Simple as that, and then you'll put that right back on there. Now you'll notice the speaker has these trim ring adapters. This came with this Alpine speaker, and then the actual speaker itself mounts to it using those screws all the way around. If you don't have these speaker trim ring adapters. You can pick some up on Amazon, Crutchfield, or a local audio shop. This will go right back in this factory location. Everything's wired up here, simple as that. We're going to put the door panel back in reverse order. At this point, since it's all good to go, be sure to do a little test, but then return the door panel, door card on in reverse order as we've pulled it apart. Kind of difficult with one hand here. Okay, once you get hooked on the top. Okay, we're gonna go put our pocket back in, put the screw back in, a trim ring, and our center crank handle back on. Okay, so to get this handle crank back on, trim piece back on. Now as you can see here, I've already started that. And make sure your window's all the way up, but we're gonna go ahead and just slide that on. Once the handle is on, then we're gonna pop that fully to engage around the center crank, and that'll lock on the handle around the teeth there. Okay, so I've kind of got my chosen location here. Pop that center ring. Give it one hand here. There it goes. Okay. Push it all the way down. Push it in the lock. Okay. We're good. If you have any questions about this install, be sure to post a comment below. Thanks for watching the channel. Be sure to check out my front speaker install as well, where we did a nice component set versus a coaxial that we did here. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.